ready. I want you guys to be ready, get fired up with me today. I want you to look at this scripture real quick, man. I'm going to jump right into it. James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4, James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4. This is for my athletes. I want you guys to think about this. I want to bring this analogy out that you guys think about this from this perspective, all right? I really want you to think about it from this perspective. I want you. I'm calling this man this morning cooked, not microwave. I got some frustrated athletes out there. You know, I was this weekend. I was with my son, and I watched him. He get about 10 plays in the game, right? 10 games in the football game, and I'm looking at him, and I'm watching him pace back and forth, and I'm looking, and I'm like, Lord, what are you saying? I'm always looking for that thing for God to be talking, like he's speaking. I'm watching his demeanor because we playing college football now, and I don't care if you are. I don't care if you in your business or anything. I just want you to keep in your mind, I want it cooked. I don't want it microwave. And so when I looked at this particular scripture, it got me. It really resonated with me. And I said, okay, let me look at it. So the scripture says, brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptation, knowing that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work in you, that you may be entire, wanting nothing. I said, man, cooked, not microwave. See, I've heard we live in this generation where everything is microwave. Everybody wants it now. Everybody wants what they want, and they want it today. There's a lot of the kids, y'all want it right now. You athletes want to play today. And that's the reason why I held back. And that's the reason why I did this. And that's the reason why I did, because I want it now. But there's something that, I start reading and thinking about. I said, man, there's something about this. And I really like the latter part of that verse 4, where verse 4 says that you may be entire, meaning that you might be fully grown. I look at that, I said, man, so what happens when something's not fully grown? When you look at this thing, when you look at the fact that a kid goes through, or a baby goes through a 9-month gestation period, and if it comes out early, they call that kid premature. And with premature, there becomes some things in you being premature happens in your body is that you're not fully developed. So at the end of the day, when I looked at this, I said, man, I want to be cooked. I don't want to be microwave. I don't want to come out premature. So when I'm looking at it as a parent, come on, y'all, we got to be real with ourselves. I'm looking at it as a parent like, man, put him in. I know he's ready. I know he's ready. And God said, no, son. Let him simmer. Let him cook. My father used to have a saying. My father had a saying. He used to say, anything worthwhile having is worthwhile waiting for. And I hated it. I didn't want to hear that. Nobody want to hear that. Because I don't want to wait. And that's the generation we live in. And this is where God is letting us know. I want to let you know today that God can. All you got to do is simmer. What you want is going to take time. Parents, what we want to see is going to take time. We want development. We want to see the development of. We don't want them to go right now. Go right now. Go right now. The longer. I said, okay. So I'm sitting there. I'm watching. He gets in. Ball not thrown his way. Gets in. Ball not. I said, all right. Kickoff. He goes down. Block. Boom. He look. All right. At the end of the day, out there, just getting part of development is happening. Attitude is changing. So when you look at it, when you look at something being fully cooked, I want you to look at this. Most of the time when people are want something to eat, we look at it, you look at it, you're like, all right, I got hot pockets, I got this, it take 3 minutes, that take 4 minutes, but that's the stuff that ain't good for you. It smell good. You can put something in the microwave and let it, you like, man, that smell good. But what's the difference between being developed and microwave, or cooked and not microwave? Is the preparation. It's the preparation of cutting the onions and chopping up this and chopping up that and putting this in here and seasoning it. And the good stuff, you say, you know what? I got to let that marinate for a little while. Then I'm going to put it in the oven. I want to be cooked. I don't want to be microwaved. I want to be cooked. I don't want to be microwaved. I don't want to be put in a position where, so when I come out, I'm fully ready. I'm full. Oh yeah, he look okay. That's it. In the church, we messing people up when we look at this thing called faith. We took the words in Hebrews 11:1 and said, now faith, now. It's now faith. You got to have some now faith. And we preach these cliches and people now think they got to have it now. But the thing is God said, let patience have her perfect work in you that you may be entire. What does he mean by that? You might be whole. I don't want nothing half baked. I don't want nothing. Y'all don't put stuff in the microwave before, and the covering of the and y'all put and the top of the food is hot, but deep down in the core, in the center of who you are, it's uncooked. Oh, it look good on the outside. It look good on the outside. It look good on top. It's brown and ooh, it's smoky. It smell good. As soon as you stick your fork, you're like, wait, this is undone. Today, wherever you are in your business and wherever you are as an athlete and you sitting back there and you've been pumped up, it's your time now to simmer. That's what they say. Time to simmer, time to cook, time to be in that place now where you got to sit for a little while. I told y'all in this gestation period, in this COVID period, in this quarantine, God works in that time because now he can shape and mold and develop you. What does the scripture say? The clay doesn't say to the potter, this is how you're supposed to make me. Nah. The potter handles it. Let God handle what he's handling in your life. Let God handle what he's going to do in your life. And you'll see the results that you want to see. But you got to stay cooked. You got to stay in the oven. That's why he said, my brother, when you fall into diverse temptation, knowing that the trying of your faith, when they're turning up the heat, when the heat is being turned up, I got it. Not about turning it up to make it cook fast. I used to watch my grandmother. My grandmother said, ooh, I got to put this thing in here. You know, when they put the roast on, when you leave for church at 5, 6, you got Bible study, or with Sunday school at 9, right? They put the roast on. They done cut up the onions and put all that in there last night. Now they take it out the cooler and put it in the oven and say, all right, let's go to church. Granny, what you going to do? It'll be all right. We be back by 4 o'clock. It'll be good and ready because it's got to sit a little while. I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know who out there, but you right now, you just need to sit a little while. You're cooking. And you can go in the microwave. Y'all find something in the microwave. Find something that you put in the microwave that's good for you, and I'll holler at you. Got to cook. It's morning motivation with God Can, with your boy, the deacon. God can. I want you to know it. You can hold on. You can make it. God can. God bless you today. I'm out.